Welcome to Anything is Possible. We're just getting set up here. You know the deal. Give us a few minutes. I do have Kev with me, and we're going to run long today, guys. We're going. Took the day off today, so we're going to be hanging out a bit. Sun's just coming up. We're at Green Lane Park. They stocked trout yesterday.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Yep. Kev needs to go to the bathroom. I'm going to put out a carp rod and two trout rods, and Kevin is going to wander through the woods. He's going to be moving around the lake. So let me get set up and we'll chat. It's about 25. Not really loving this spot. Richard Jarvis, Wendy, good morning. Daniel Berry, good morning. Running around like maniacs out here to get set up. We're going to be on for a while today. Playing hooky. Playing hooky. Get my packed bait on together here before my fingers go numb. I'm not sure if my packed bait froze last night or not. We shall see. Ooh, that's cold. It is cold. I'm gonna put straight sweet corn laced with jello on the hair rig.
Got the lure I'm going to be traveling on with. It's just this little crankbait with beetles in it, BBs in it.
Beetles.
And this just goes barely under the water and just travels like a fish. So it'll work. I can't see it because there's no rods.
Oh my gosh. So hard to find that loop. I got it. Now we'll see if this pack bait wants to pack today. pray that it stays on. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. That's our carp set up. I gotta get some. Get 2 more rods out. We're allowed 3 rods in Pennsylvania. We'll stay live a couple hours and then we might disappear and come back a little bit later. Want to run down to the tackle shop and we need to restock on a few things. Okay. And let's put trout power bait on the other one. I'm going to put another piece on. I'm going to load this one up. Wow, we got 9 people in here already. Thank you very much. If you could hit that thumbs up on the way in, I would appreciate it. Help get the algorithm out a bit. Still getting ourselves together here. There's Steve Locke. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I'll get caught up in a second. I'll give you a wrench. Good to see you there. Big Slim, welcome in, bud. Thanks for coming in. There's Brandon, as always. Stuart, as always. Richard. There's Ray, Fishhead Videos. Welcome in, buddy. I just watched your possum short. Cool marsupials. They're related to kangaroos. Got a little pouch on them. Pretty wild. We get them up here, too, which is like as far north as they come, I guess. So we actually put hay out in the chicken coop outside the run because they like to visit, and their little handsies, since they're marsupials, are kind of tend to freeze. As I say, any animal that eats an insect is a friend of mine. Get rid of those bugs, especially the skeeters. All right, now I gotta cast this one out. Let me move this camera so you can see all the rods. Here. It might be impossible to get that other rod on here. Let me cast it out and then I'll play with it. This one we're going straight power bait, just on a jig head. You might bring out the egg sinkers if we move around the lake to hit a spot. But they're going to be, these are stocky, so the ones that were just stocked are going to be right around the shore, I think. Put a bell on that rod. How long before Kev comes running over with a trout, do you think? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave that one rod off camera a little bit. It's going to be a better view this way. If the bell goes, I will do my best to flip the camera around. Get you adjusted a little bit. Rules with my chat are you can share out your links as always. Feel free to share yourselves out. If you got videos upcoming, go ahead and let people know. I do not know that, Fred. Welcome in, though. I don't know. We just woke up and heard that they stocked, and I guess we'll find out. Kev's out exploring right now. I'm sitting on my hands to warm them up. It's beautiful out here. Oh, Ray, sorry, buddy. Hope you feel better. There's a lot of stuff going around. Maybe you need a day off too. Fish just jumped right in front of us. That's nice, sorry. It was a little late today. We left the house and realized we didn't have the rods in the car. That's why I had to move back the start time to 6:45. Richard, thanks for getting the word out there, memberships and all, and ways that people can help support the channel. We're real hesitant on that stuff because we don't want to make people feel bad, because we're in a financial position where we can't do much, so we always feel bad about asking for anything. But we get by just fine. We're not, we're not starving or anything, but we want people to do what's best for themselves and not get in over their heads. But we do appreciate all the support that we get, and that everything does help us, from buying bait to gas. I mean, we drive a lot to get to spots, and we try to hit a lot of different areas rather than fishing at the same hole, which is fine. I'm not bad mouthing any YouTubers, because some of my favorite channels is just like a dude that shows up at his local hole and just fishes. There's something really cool about that. I do appreciate that type of video. But with Kevin, he likes to explore, so we like to travel, and I like to show him all the spots that I've fished and all the spots I know. And even the spots I don't know, I like to go and show up and cover as much water as we can. I don't know how long we'll be in Pennsylvania. Who knows? We'll probably be back in Alaska at some point. Start looking through the tackle bag and get an approach together for later. I'm not going to be sitting on corn and power bait all day. Probably going to throw trout magnets and spinners. Just found my passport I've been looking for. It's in my tackle bag. That's weird. It's a weird place for a passport. That's right, Brandon. All the cool kids are going back to Alaska. Yeah, Steve Locke, they pretty much are done stocking here. There's just a Central Mass, okay. There's just a few fall stocking areas, and this is a lake that allows ice fishing. So we're hoping that the weather turns horrible and we get a quick freeze up and we can catch some trout through the ice this winter. I've got this box of spinners.
I was looking for a Pacific Joe's fly.
The little Joe's flies here, but you'd have to put some BBs on it.
And
You warm enough?
yeah. So funny.
You know any of those guys?
Nope.
A couple guys are just rolling in, setting up. Morning, Stuart. Good morning, Wendy.
Not allowed to park here.
They're just probably unloading their gear, or they're breaking the law.
How much people are there?
Your line, give me your line. Your line's twisted around the top.
What?
If you're having issues casting, that would be why. See that? And it's frozen. Cap, you step up, please. There, that'll cast better.
Yep.
You show him the ice. That's, it's hard to zoom in, but he's got ice on his eye hole there. Little nippy out here this morning.
There's 3 people fishing that hole.
Of course, they want to catch stock trout. You just hooked yourself. Pay attention. Thanks for the share out, Richard. Appreciate it.
The one guy already snapped his rod.
Snapped his rod?
He got there and he stepped on his rod and broke.
Oh, amateur hour.
They ain't gonna catch anything. You look at them, they're just using those.
You're not the only person that said that, Steve. I've heard that same combo before. We have a bait shop right around the corner. We might hit that a little bit later today and get some new gear for trout. Get ready for the winter fishing. This lake's pretty big and it drops down to another lake, and then there's some creeks that come off of this. So we hope that they spread out a little bit and stick around.
So funny. 3 people fishing.
But we're close enough to the city that with these stockings, like you get all these people that will drive up here from an hour from the city, and I think that's what we got right now. There's just cars pulling in with old school tackle boxes and yeah, shiners are hit or miss in places. I sound like a carp, but go for it, buddy. If you want to go to get the other carp rod out of the car, bring it down and set that up over there. You tell me,
I'm
bud.
gonna go get it so we can set it up.
Yeah, you do what you want. I'm just giving you options. Just be careful crossing the road. I'm sure Travis is going to be watching. He's probably home under the sheets in his warm house, just waiting to see me start catch him, and he's going to drive over here. That's what I'd do if I was a smart man. Oh, thanks, Stuart. Stuart's been building a box of flies for us over in Scotland. So we are excited to get our winter fly fishing on. I booked our reservation for this weekend. Right, Fred? Exactly, the Wissahickon gang. People walking around talking like rock. Hey, yo, man, hey, yo. Y'all got any more of those trouts? It's kind of fun. If you're in the right spirit, it's kind of fun. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, we booked the trip up to Pulaski, however you want to say it, New York, on the Salmon River for this weekend. We'll be going up Friday after work, so we'll get up there around midnight, and then we'll be fishing steelhead all day Saturday and all day Sunday before we come back home. So we're super excited about that. That's one of the reasons we got to hit the tackle shop today. Got to strip some rods and reels down and re-rig them for steelhead. So, and then next week the kids are off from school. I work, but the following weekend's buck season, so 4 days off for that. So you'll be seeing a lot of our faces coming up. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some good video up there. Always chaos on that river, but we waited for the salmon to get out of there. So all that should be left are dead salmon and dead meth heads by now, and hopefully lots of steelhead. Hey, Natural State, welcome in, buddy. Yeah. I called out sick today. It's going around. Got trout fever. Kevin is literally under the weather though. Needed a day off. Both kids get 2 days to pick a year to take off. Lyle's taking his 2 for buck season. Kev took 1 day. On a beautiful fall day, he wanted to take off, and he's going to burn his other one today. So that's the way it's going to be. Both kids do good in going to school and their attendance. A lot better than they used to, so part of the deal. Bass Fishing with Paul, welcome in, buddy. Let me give you a wrench. I always see you over there with Stuart. You're good people. Let me give you that wrench. I think I gave it to you. Hopefully you turn blue in a minute. Good morning. Kev went to the car to get I think he's going to grab his own carp rod and get that in. It's very quiet. No one's caught anything yet, but. All right, Steve, thanks for coming in, bud. Have a good day. I was afraid we were going to miss the sunrise, but I guess it's been it's getting a little bit later, I guess, in the day. We're losing, even though we gained back an hour, lost an hour, whatever you want to call it. I guess the sun is still, we're still losing overall daylight, so I think typically this last week, this time, the sun would have been up already. It's just starting to creep up behind that hill. I really wish when they stock they'd spread these fish out more. And they pull the truck in most times and just dump them in one spot, and we have 3 or 4 people literally standing on the boat dock where they dump them in, just fishing right there. It's a spot you're not even allowed to fish. but it's not busy. We've been guilty of fishing there too. Oh no, it's more of that Scottish stuff. I could have sworn they spoke English over there, but there are some things that Stewart says that I don't understand. It's lost in translation. You gonna get that out?
Wow.
Did you bring a rod holder?
No.
Let me see if we're gonna definitely need a rod holder. I know there's another one in the car. There's that one. Oh yeah. Kev's a little off today. Kev's a little off. I think the boy needs a trip to a diner, get a big brunch. For years I've followed the stockings and stuff like that, and I just assumed that everybody worked and went to school. But now that I'm old enough that I can start, taking some days off from work here and there, I just realized for all those years how heavy these trout get hit, even during the week. I mean, another 4 guys just showed up. So, what is there? Probably 500 trout. And you got 10 people already here. Actually, a lot more down that beach. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the beach. Just didn't know that's how it worked. The game warden just rolled in, which is good. That should clear out some. Be right back, guys. I gotta run to the car and grab something out of there. Kev's coming back. Kev.
Now there's 4 people fishing that like 12-foot hole. Insane. What?
Got the jigs and the power worms if you want that. Catch me any fish while you're going.
There's the rod holder.
Oh, let's put that one. You fish down in this hole?
Yep.
Oh, just piling on top of each other down, aren't
Yeah. He has one. He caught that on power bait. What?
I got one out there power bait, but let's put a different hook on it. Right now I have a jig on it. You want to float some power bait out there?
Float?
You want to put power bait on it?
Yeah. Probably.
Then why don't you pop that off? I'll try this
That
one
one?
right now. Yeah. I have another coat in the car if you're cold. Oh, okay. You put that coat on. Making me cold looking at you. First trout that came in today. Give me a little bit of line. Wonder, should I even keep that swivel on, or go right
Yeah.
to the hook?
Keep the swivel on.
Okay, and then you can put some.
Weight on it.
Yeah, look for the weight. Might be in the top of this.
You want to put this through there? Just slide up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea right there. It's a perfect amount of weight.
That's how much it'll float up, though. That leader.
That's good. Because
Yep.
you're going to get this out there pretty far.
Yeah.
We got to get our bells together. I'm missing a lot of bells. Maybe it's time to reorder some. Trying to find that little hole here. Yoink. Bingo. I got her. What to not slide it. And these rods. Okay. There you go.
What power bait should I put on
I think we only have a good yellow. Red, I think's in the car. Yellow should work just fine. And then if you're going to move away, I got to bring in some of these rods.
it? How much pieces? Like 3? 2?
2 or up to you, 2 or 3. Now, I may do the same on this yellow rod here. Yeah, I'm gonna re-rig this guy. Right now I got like a cart set up on this one. not going to sit here and not catch anything all day, so I am going to take the time to re-rig. Just keep your eye on that carp rod while I do that, guys. We will figure out these dumb fish that are slightly smarter than me. Somewhere.
Okay, this is good.
Yep, you find the holes.
Where should I put this one?
If you want, you can cast it. It'll cast pretty far. Cast it straight out that way.
Yeah.
Or move that rod over to that holder and cast out towards the right, maybe. Ooh, you got me excited. You give me a warning when you're going to grab the bells. I got excited. See my egg sinker, egg sliders, Kev? Any more egg weight?
I just found this one in the bottom.
Amazing you found one for you, but I can't find one for me.
Is that good?
Yep, that looks good. You want to tighten up that line a little bit? Just a little bit.
There's a bell in the bucket.
You want to put that on a rod? Put it on your the good rod you just put out. There's Tammy and Ray, Mom and Son Train Rail fans. They are one of our first ever members. Welcome in. Good morning. How you guys
Here's
doing?
my power bait.
Oh yeah. We'll put that on the next one. Overslept? Nah, you didn't miss anything. We were a little late too. We forgot the fishing rods. We had to turn around and go home. So yeah, we're just kind of getting ourselves together. We're playing hooky, so we got the day today. So we'll be running for a while.
We're probably not going to stay at the spot all day, but
Yeah, we got to hit it. We got to go out for a brunch or something at some point. Get some good food and then some good restock our fishing gear, and then we'll be back. What the heck? Where did my weights go? I'm sure they're not in here somewhere. And then I'm going to start putting stuff in this bucket. Big weight. That'll work if I have to. Put that up here for now. Organize this stuff today. It kills me. There's a weight. There's some size 6 hooks. Another trout magnet heading in there.
oh, I know this. I know.
That's too big of those. Sink it there. What the heck? Anything in this pocket? Yeah, there is a case of stuff in here. What is this? I heard a bell. Is that me? I heard a bell. Can you tighten my line up on the carp rod? Don't move the weight, just kind of reel into it real gently. Okay. We got some carp rods out, and we've got some trout rods out. There we go. That's the sinkers I was looking for.
I was thinking, we stay here most of the day. I was thinking we stay here in the morning with these rods, and then when it gets like into the middle of the day, we'll just grab spinners.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Get some Joe's fly spinners, the heavier ones,
Yeah.
and move around a little bit, figure out where they are. I think Travis was going to come up and bring his.
Kids.
No, his kids will be in school like normal kids. Suckers. Now he's got some trout butterworms. And you watch the rods. You always look in the wrong direction.
You're talking.
Hmm?
Looking at you so I can hear you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. So you can hear me, you just don't listen. What is that? A bald eagle.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You just can't. That's a bald eagle. That's a bald eagle. I can't wait for it to come over here and poop on your head. So you can
Oh my
see.
God. There's 5 guys.
Oh my God, there's five now on top of each other.
Guys are like, what the hell is he doing here?
Like you got the whole lake. Like are you that desperate to catch a 7-inch fish that you're gonna pile on top of each other? Look at this. Look at that cast. This is great. This almost ensures that all these fish will be not caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna be tangling up each other. I should put the camera on these guys. This will be the best content you've ever seen.
My God. 5 guys.
You ever seen a bunch of Philly guys fish on top of each other for stock trout? It's great entertainment. One guy already broke a rod.
Susie got there.
Okay. Yeah, will this weight slide over this? I don't want it to slide over. It will. I need something to stop that from happening.
Split shot.
Yuppers, that's what I was saying. Did you find another bell or not?
Nope. Well, yeah, I put it on the green rod.
Got it. All right. Where is this red power bait you speak of? There we go. Oh, there was a fish right in front.
Yep. I also want to see if it can hit like a different spot than just this spot today.
Mm-hmm. Different, like fish for something other than trout? Or...
Like at a different location. Like go to a different part. Fish.
Yeah, think about where you want to go.
Thinking of one spot, but it's an hour away.
What's that?
The canal where we saw the stop trout sign and we caught tons of baby pickerel.
No, we're not going to pick it up there today.
Yeah, I know. You gotta be back before that because I'll get stopped off.
We've got all day though, so let's think of the things you can do and the things you can't do. Keep some of this trash together, doesn't spread out too much. All right, guys, 46 minutes we've been live. 10 thumbs up. No fishies yet. I try not to leave you in charge of the rods, Tammy. That was an emergency situation yesterday. Oh no. Oh, that's rough, Paul. So what's the difference between a bald eagle and Stuart the fish whisperer? The bald eagle catches fish. Yep, that's right, Tammy. That is going to be his excuse. And we could go to any of the local bass places if you wanted to hit those spots, like Skymount, or we could walk back in that creek area. If you want to take your trout rod and move around, you can with that setup.
The power bait?
Yeah,
It's probably the best spot, honestly.
yeah. Just kind of curious if there's anything over in that creek. They dumped any there.
Because we did see posters.
They posted a sign there.
I'm not really into fishing here today because they just stopped and they're probably not going to be eating as hard. Thinking they're going to be eating.
Yeah, we limited out last year here, the day they stopped. Took a little work, but we got them. Well, we've been live 48 minutes. I was thinking like an hour and a half live, and then we'll do something. We'll move, go somewhere else, or go to the bait shop if we want to get some new lures and stuff. Because I need to look up. I need to get some stuff for steelhead anyway. But we're not gonna see what time it is. Yeah, I mean, we drive all the way up there. What are you going to do? You're going to catch small pickerel? That's what you want to do?
And there's so many of them.
And maybe just fish that first section and not take the bites? Make sure you know where your rods are, bud. Game warden's coming. Okay?
Yeah.
Put this over here with my license on so he doesn't have to ask. I don't know. We might. We think about it, Cap. What time is it? It's 7:30. I don't know, Fred. I don't know. I don't know that they actually do. But they do head that way. But what's great about it is they never head in numbers. It's like you get one there, you might get another one there, but you will rarely go there and catch like 3. All right, Curly Express, we got a new member. Dwight is joined the Minnows. What do you say about that, Kev?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwight. Appreciate that, buddy. Our newest member to the group here. We appreciate that so much. Another of the train crew. Great supporting community. Thanks so much, buddy. We appreciate that. Let me know, what we can help you guys with. If you have, and Tammy and Dwight, I don't know if Bulk is in, but if you guys have like thumbnails or anything, you can email them to me. My email address is on the about page. You can email those to me and I'll throw those in the videos for you guys.
What did he just...
I caught 2 largemouth 15 inches in that spot. Fred, we caught the largemouth. I don't know if you saw the shorts on it, but it was maybe a couple months ago. It was definitely over 5 pounds, probably close to 7. That's where we got them. He was up there. They just come up there to feed occasionally and then they disappear. But back-to-back casts, 5 pounders in there.
That's usually when we go there when it rains and.
Yeah. Don't give Fred all the secrets.
Well, he already knows that.
Yeah, he probably knows more than we do. He knows enough secrets. But yeah, there'll be days we'll be sitting at the kitchen table and I'll look at Kevin and be like, let's hit the creek. They're in there. And we'll just go and, there'll be a big swirl. I'm like, that's a carp or a 5 pound bass. Just like, under the dam and the waterfall. Yeah, when the spawn, when they're piled in there, there's times of years where they just, or conditions where they move to. And I don't have all the spots figured out, but I'm pretty good at getting that spot figured out. So 7:30, no worries, Tammy. 7:30, so 6:30, 7:30, 8 o'clock. We could be up there by 9:30. You want to? No, I don't want you to drive up there and then let me go talk to this boy.
Good boy.
You.
Oh.
Back here, I'm gonna be having this conversation. Go up there. So once you get up there, like, oh, it stinks. They're gonna be perfect, bro. I don't think we should take the bites now. We can only take the bites. Can we go up there and catch the pickerel?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I remember you guys.
Yeah, I think we were chatting.
You did the carp thing last time
Yeah,
I seen
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Cool.
We
Okay.
got 2 carp rods in and then 2 trout rods.
Okay.
Yeah. No carp yesterday. No nothing today.
Yeah, I got all this stuff this year with flush, but I never got out to do anything. I'm like, I got all the little method feeders and all
Yeah,
that
we
stuff.
got 2 method feeders, back baits in the bucket.
Just no time.
I work down in like Ambler, so Monday and Tuesday mornings I run live like every day from sunrise. So I fished rock ash, and we catching small carp out of there. So there's nothing like the size comes out of here.
Do they stop in the full boat? Carp?
They slow down, but they're still cranking pretty good right now. They're probably starting to slow down, but even if they slow down, what makes it good now is like all starting to consolidate around the footprint. So like they're like right off of this area, right there. So at least you know where they are.
Yeah.
You can hit them with multiple rods right on the hole.
I seen carp do something I never seen before. I was up in Walt Roosevelt High School, and it was a big school of them, and they all were like putting their noses up to the top. And they're coming up out of there, and they're just working their way right down the road. Like, what are they
There must be
doing?
like something hatching on the film that they were.
They do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
our struggle. Like we do really good in the spring when they're feeding off the bottom. In the summer, they start feeding mid-pollen, mid-algae. I can't successfully get out. So it like shuts off in the fall. That stuff starts dying down, and they start feeding the bottom again. It's not that it's like the best fishing, but it's easier to actually get them on the rod and reel, I think. Hopefully. Oh, that was a big old carp down there. So it reached like a whale.
These are bad spot ball. I guess it's eagle there. Around the eagle blood, right?
See, I told you it was an eagle. He said that's a hawk. I'm like, that was an eagle.
They must have knew they stopped yesterday because I haven't seen them here for a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden they're here again.
Yeah, they're all
That's awesome.
Hopefully it's spread out. Hopefully they something probably there again.
I wouldn't.
They've been stopped. Yeah.
I actually forgot about it because I'm in hunting mode still.
Same.
I'm waiting 2 more days and heading to
I got
bear.
my-
I'm like, I'm
Oh,
ready to go.
nice. Where do you go for that?
Clinton County.
Nice.
Yeah, we got everything right there. We're not in Cordova.
Yep, yep. That's
Uh,
awesome place.
Yeah, I mean, the fish and kettle in the spring. Much bear. We're in the elk territory, so it's keep entering the draw and we bring the cattle.
Yeah.
We see it every time around. That's ours.
Had that. Yeah, my buddy pulled a tag last year. Nick's dad. Dad's tag was running to help out. They did get one. Where exactly it was. He had this like romantic idea of having their shooting house. This guy's like got all the calls up there, and he's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So the
Nah.
first 4 days he's up in the mountains, and the guy's like, you gotta go down there. He's like, I'm staying up here. He's like, go down there. The guy's like, I hear one. My buddy's like, you hear a calling? He's like, no, I hear the chain link fence. But he goes, yeah, and it's funny because he actually, on the way down, they picked an out, and it circled around. He ended up getting that one. So it was like, it was better than getting it off the chain link fence.
Did he draw for bull or cow?
Cow.
Anything, I think that would be great. I
Yeah.
watched the drawing. It's the first time I got in a couple of years now. I don't know if you ever seen the live drawing. We have a YouTube channel. You can watch the live.
I haven't actually seen it, but my buddy sent me the link.
So I'm watching it, and the very first one drawn for the archery from Green Lane. Yeah, I'm like, I'm like calling my wife.
He's like, our new best friend, find this guy.
Yeah, and I'm like,
It was like a Haldeman or something. It was like a Mennonite name.
yeah, this one here was like, it was a Heinerschnitz. That's what it was, Heinerschnitz.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man.
Yeah, we were like, that's your new best friend. My buddy said it. He lives down like Lafayette Hill. And we have to find this guy.
But yeah, I just think I would give up the rest of my life. And I got to get my friends in the past to get involved in just getting involved. I mean, guide I would do only because they have. So they got the private property. Too.
Yeah, they do. They go, you know, you may see them all the time, but as soon as you start hunting them, they
Yeah, but I am starting to think it's not quite like this. Yeah, it's almost like a cage.
Yeah. It really all is. It's all relative, you know. I hunt in our backyard. We have like 3 acres. You know, got the corn feeder out now. You know, you got all that junk. They finally they legalized. Well, it's been legal for a few years for Summit County, but they took the permit away. Don't need the permit anymore.
Right.
You know, but it's like I'm glad because I'm tired of the deer just skirting the property. Like, yeah, they go down my neighbor's yard.
Down on the bike trail, right behind the visor. Because I'm looking, because there is a record that was verified that takes 60. So we're great for the college. I don't know the exact years. Wow. Like $4,500 sales for this cat. Got this rat back. Verified. Number 2 or number 1 just for a typical.
I'll tell you, there's some monsters.
I've been looking here. I haven't seen the big ones in there though. These guys, yeah. I really, I was going around with one of the world road. 5 corners. 5 corners. I'm gonna see how close I get to this. Oh, I start walking at it. He stands up, and I'm like, here's this guy stomping at me. It was the greatest.
I got charged. It's the second time in my life I got charged by a buck up on the red trail.
Really?
Yeah, I was down by him right before sunset. I was with him, I was ahead of him, and I came around the corner, and this thing shot, I think it was already inside, probably 6 feet out, right? It was close to fairway, like, coming out from the grass.
Yeah.
I was right on the trail, the thing just went down, ran at me, and I'm like, great, this way was 5, 6 feet, probably like on the speed where I would just veered off. I was just like, slammed my brakes on it, like, the other time I got charged with belly full charge.
I've been looking every time I go down the trail. I'm gonna see if I catch them up. And then I started watching YouTube. These guys are there.
Yeah. Looking at the tree, like, I'm looking for.
I'll find them.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while, but I'll
I'll
find
tell
them.
you.
Are you chilly?
Where's the coat? I got 2 coats in the car.
Yeah. I'm usually not a coat guy.
Yeah, what's that one? But, best advice I have to find him is like driving on the trail. The sun's high overhead, your glass so well. Anywhere where you see park holders, just look carefully. It's not just you, there must be a difference.
Oh, okay.
That's how I spotted several. I'm like, oh, that's
still
a
low this year.
Yep, it is.
Is that good or bad for carp?
I always prefer high had a good year down there.
Susquehanna.
We had a real good year down there. No records, but
This one's 70, and he said he missed one that was bigger.
we had one on the start block. Those were awful. I mean, it was just like trying to stop and stop. Remember that last night, I thought we had it for sure. Popped it again.
Is that you go down closer to the city?
Yeah, we go out till 5. All night long. Something.
You're a diehard. That's nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of big ones here. How many we catch with Jeff?
12 flatheads and
Yep.
Bluegills, cutbait, everything.
no. Live fish doesn't like
I mean, we go out sometimes with my, another YouTuber came out with me. And he did a whole test on like what was better. All, yeah, she told me, bluegills, everything.
We only caught 2 flatheads, and as soon as we left, we caught like 5
Yeah, we
flatheads.
had to go home and then we start, we hooked up.
Huge ones.
Good chat.
Have a good day. Sorry guys, I had to hang out with the game warden. Always gotta be friends with the game warden. Sorry to leave you guys, but we fish here a good bit, so definitely wanted to. That's the game warden. All good. We're not going to jail. We're fully licensed. Welcome back, Tammy. See us go out in shackles. Now the warden, the game commission that hangs out at the lower lake here are awesome. But we had a little run-in with one of the ones from the above lake, and I feel like they got our picture on file, so we get some extra attention.
And they suck.
They were horrible.
They're horrible.
It's a park ranger at the top, and I don't want to speak bad on the park rangers because they're all awesome, but this one ranger clearly didn't want anybody fishing in the lake. It's a fishing lake. It's the reservoir. Everybody fishes in it, and he gave us a hard time about having 6 rods out.
But you're allowed.
You're allowed
Both
3
of us.
rods a person. She didn't like that we were not
Not
holding.
holding the rods.
She said the rule is you have to be in control of the rod, and that meant holding the rod. I'm like, well, you're not going to hold 3 rods. I said, we got bells on them. That's how you carp fish.
She's like,
And
oh.
she's like, oh, well, let's call the police and have you discuss this with the police. That's what she said to me and my 9-year-old son. I said, nope, I'll just leave.
So stupid.
And she took pictures. When we left, she took pictures of our car as we were driving by.
Now I wish we stayed there for the police.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
We should have stayed there.
Yeah.
Get
You
her
know,
arrested.
she's not going to get arrested, but
Get her
not,
in
we,
prison.
what are you going to, nothing good would have come from it. Nothing good would have come from it. Just to say you won an argument.
She is such a-
Yeah, Tammy, were you watching the rods? Did we get any hits? We put when we walk away, Tammy has volunteered to be in charge of the rods. Okay. So if we didn't catch anything, it's not fully our fault. It's kind of Tammy's fault. We might have had a hit and she didn't tell us. I don't know, Fred. Honestly, that's the only time I saw this woman. She came out of that little hut there where you check in with the boats. And we used to have a boat up there for the last 3-4 years. And she was never up there doing that. So I don't know if she was like a fill-in or what.
I hate her.
Yeah, she was nasty. All right, let's check the rods, make sure they're. do you guys think? You wanna stop by and watch us do some pickerel fishing? We got about an hour drive. I think we're gonna drive up to Jim Thorpe area and fish a little canal, the Lehigh River Canal. Found a spot where there's lots of little pickerel and some big pickerel and also some trout and things. So maybe we'll do that in a little bit. We're not done here yet, but that's going to be our plan. What we do need to get, Kev, probably need some, do you still have the minnow trap in? I wonder if we have any minnows down there. We can take a look there and maybe hit a shop. You want to, I think minnows would be the best bait for pickerel.
Yeah.
Just get little minnows and go
I'm
up there.
gonna carry 2 rods. One rod set up like I normally have it's gonna have a hook and minnows I'm gonna put on it. And then the other rod I'm gonna have a whopper popper.
Nice.
You never know. It's a whopper popper.
You never know. It's
There's
a
muskie
whopper.
in there. There could be
Yep,
a flathead in there.
Yeah, Dwight, what are you gonna do? Turn us in? You're gonna call the school what do they call that?
Game warden.
School game warden. The school they still have those guys?
Principal.
I don't, back when I was little, they had a dude that would walk around and find people not in school. I don't think that exists anymore with all the virtual stuff, but I remember skipping school and you'd have to watch that stuff.
I'm kind of looking for you.
Yeah, Fred, we got a video coming out this Friday. And we spent the day out there on the bikes and fishing rods, and it's a good one. There's a lot of fish out there. Fred, did you see our brown trout that we caught? Or Kev, I say we. Kev. I guess I'll give credit to Kev on that one. I mean, all he really did was cast,
Get minnows on.
hook it, reel it in, catch the bait.
Tie on a hook.
I drove him there though.
I caught the fish. I caught the bait. Tied on the hook. Put the bait on. I casted the bait out. Casted the hook out with the bait.
Wow, that's a lot.
And then I put it right in front of its face. And then I made it come over to it. Don't ask me how. And then he bit in and I reeled him in and landed him.
So we caught that one, Fred, right off of the canal. There's like still don't, I saved the spot on the map. We were driving around heading to another part of the canal, and we saw this like this pond that feeds into comes off. There goes the bald eagle. He's going to come right in front of the camera.
Oh yeah, that is a hard.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
Right there, see him?
I don't know if you can see him out there.
I can.
Can you see? Oh yeah. He's going in that tree over there. Just landed in that tree.
The whole tree. Big bird.
Big bird. Yeah, so this trout seemed like he could access like the canal and these ponds. So I don't know if they had stocked him in there. If he was stocked, he was definitely a holdover. Beautiful colors, but we didn't want to risk it in case he was wild, or I guess it doesn't really matter. He was in a spot where he could survive, so we didn't want to eat him. And we weren't really prepared.
He was healthy too. I wonder what he was eating.
Do you know when you're on the phone, you can zoom in on the rods? Yeah, sometimes I have trouble zooming back out, but we have 2 rods in front of us, and then there's another 3 rods to the sides. I think the quality goes down though when you zoom in. We've been live hour and 11 minutes. We're going to be live an hour and a half if we don't catch nothing, and then we're going to pack up and roll up the mountains. I really want to hook up with a carp at least.
I at least want to catch him.
Oh no, now. This is Dwight's fault, guys. This is Dwight's fault. He did this to me.
He taught himself.
Oh, look at what you've done. You don't know how bad I am with technology.
I'm really good at technology.
Oh, well, look, now I can zoom too, Dwight. Be careful what you tell me. I'm not a smart man.
Smarter than me, though.
Oh my God. There you go. Huh? Fred said let Kevin do it. How's that look? Is that
I'll change it for you guys.
does that look good?
I did it!
Yay.
Hold on, wait. It's not there. I'm gonna make a prank on him. I'm gonna zoom it all the way. Shh. Don't forget we have the rod over there.
Yep. Going that
I
way.
zoomed it in a good bit.
Thanks, honey boy.
Yeah, look. Oh, my toes are frozen. Whoa, whoa.
Well, so we'll need to get the minnow bucket, Kev. The aerator.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there's going to be many minnows in the trap if you don't have any food in the trap.
I have a tiny piece.
Did you have some in there?
Yeah, like a piece. It's worth a try. Say pull it up. If there's only like 3 or 4, let them just keep them in there. If there's more than that, then
Yeah. Thought I heard a bell.
capper.
You're in charge of chat, Kev. You're in my seat.
Hello, chat.
You're in the chat chair.
Cause I'm too old. Still don't know how to use any phone.
Sounds like Dwight.
Any
Is that Dwight?
iPhone. No, that's Fred.
It's Fred. I'm right there with you. Am I on live chat?
Oh, it says my phone. He did an E for any phone.
Oh man.
Must have added an E in mine. Because it says E my. E my.
Stock trout are interesting creatures. I think you put a couple hundred fish in, it would be easy picking, right? It is in the spring. In fall, they just.
It's full right now.
So what we both we're members of the Stony Creek Anglers, and we do a good bit of trout stocking with them. But when we stock, we take the temperature and make sure that the temperature of the water is within 10 degrees of the truck. There's a lot that goes into it. I just wonder, like, the state might not care so much and just throw them in. And if you have a bigger range than that, they go into shock. So I think that's probably what's going on.
Sometimes I can lead to death.
Yep. They'll either kill them or they'll lay dormant. They'll just lay down for a couple of days and not really feed.
Or do anything.
Yeah.
Just be like,
And
give me
when we stock, we don't feed them for 2 days too. They travel better. Plus, they hit the creek if you're doing a derby. They're hungry.
girl.
It's beautiful out there.
What's your name?
So I'll probably take the camera up with me, Kevin. I'll just run live and you can fish. I'll fish too a little bit, but I'll follow you around.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Daisy.
Daisy who?
Daisy me. That's what someone did in my class. I don't even know what that song is.
It's not very funny. They're not a good comedian. I don't get
Knock,
it.
knock. Who's there? Daisy. Daisy who? Daisy me rolling. I'm like, that does not even sound right. It does not even sound like a song.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Knock, knock.
Wait, I'm doing the knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Aren't you glad you didn't say banana again?
I love that one.
That's my favorite.
But you can't get anyone to follow the directions. They always start flipping around on the knock knocks.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Knock, knock.
Banana.
Alright, let me see who's all in here.
Knock, knock.
Tammy said, I bet you outfish your dad today. No chance. Oh, we got Buddy in. You didn't say hi to Buddy. Yeah, let me sit in the chair.
Who's?
Buddy Biggs.
Oh, there he is.
Welcome in, buddy. Look, it's not even moving. What did you do to my screen? There we go. All right, let me. Can't leave a 10-year-old in charge. What did he do here? Oh, he said, like, Buddy's not in here. Tammy was saying, great job, Buddy. Thought we had Buddy Biggs. Oh, man. Oh, this is lovely. Sun is nice and warm. I wonder if there are any over in that carp spot, you know, where there's like a clearing in the weeds,
Yeah.
and you can stand down in the lower part.
Yeah,
I wonder if any fish in there.
tried that.
You want to take my glasses, see if you see any over there?
I'm good. Need a back rub?
Yeah, give me a back rub, boy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's my boy. Ouch. Never mind, you're just going to punch me. Oh, I thought I was actually going to get a back rub for a second. I'm so dumb. Oh, look at the bird on a rod. Oh, bells are going off. I hear a bell.
The bird's on her rod.
Let that rod go. The most action that rod got all day.
Brother the bird. Seriously, the two sticks that are right there.
He had to jump right on the rod. He got all those branches. He had to jump right on the pack bait rod.
You better leave.
Yeah, better go cook breakfast. We're gonna be out of here in about 9 minutes unless we start hitting fish. And then we got at least an hour drive, so probably 2 hours or so. We'll be popping back up, fishing the canal up in the Poconos, Lehigh River Canal. That should be fun. We should get on some pretty good fish. A lot of people don't have pickerel, so it might be cool to show off the pickerel.
No?
All right, what's for breakfast? Well, I don't want to hold you up. Go cook breakfast. Tell us later. I'm hungry. I didn't eat breakfast. Tammy said if we go to Florida, we can stop at their house in South Carolina and they'll take us fishing at their local lake. Sound good, Kev?
Yeah.
Now you have a spot to drive to. You don't have to drive straight to Florida.
I'm driving. So I was up and driving.
All right, Dwight. Can you print me up some fish? Pancakes and eggs. That sounds good. You know what I'm thinking?
What?
Scrapple sandwich from the gas station. There's a gas station right by here that sells scrapple sandwiches.
Yeah. Oh my god, this sandwich is so good. I only had a bowl of cereal. One bowl.
Yeah,
Just
maybe we'll
good
grab
enough
one
for
of
me.
those. Oops. I don't know if we even have to go home for anything. We might. We need the minnow bucket. That's right.
Where's it in the car?
Well, we want to check the minnow trap.
Yeah, just in case. Just in case we don't want to go buy all minnows and then we go back to check the minnow trap and it'll be like 1,000 in there.
I'm gonna bring in that big carp rod out of it's out of screen anyway. Sometimes I swear, reeling in a rod, that commotion in the water can trigger bites. I don't know what it is, but
I know how, because they're eating the bait and then when you trigger them, they get scared. They close their mouth, but the hook's in their mouth. That's what happens. Same when a boat goes by. Same thing. 5 guys fishing one hole. Amazing. 1 hour, 23 minutes, 24 minutes. 1 hour, 24 minutes, 1 hour, 25 minutes. 1 hour, 24 minutes, 15 seconds. Now it's 15 seconds. Now it's 15 seconds. Now it's 15. Now it's 15 seconds.
where's my bucket go? Where's my bucket over? Who stole my bucket? I'll tell you one thing we need to do before it warms up. We got to go through the car because let me tell you what, there's something nasty in there. I think there's a bag of chicken liver somewhere in the car.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. 'Cause let me tell you, I came out of work yesterday and sat in that car. It was nasty.
There's chicken liver.
What we got out here? We have 3 out, right?
You tell me.
I know what I got out. I don't know what you got out.
I got 1 rod out.
Where's your rod?
The green one. How much rods do you have out? Can we bring 6 rods?
That's why I'm asking.
It's only 4.
No, I have 2 out, so there's 3 still.
Oh yeah, we have them. The other one's in the car because it can't cast.
He's not good at casting.
There's 2 rods, 1 rod over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, yeah. I was gonna say, did one rod go in? Oh God. Wow, that
So what do we need to do? We just need the minnow bucket, get the minnows, go buy some minnows probably, and then ready to go up.
Yeah.
We just have to keep an eye on the time. Right?
Yeah.
Bring the other carp rod in, I guess.
Let's go, boys. Fish on. That's a huge. He has bait on. He just caught corn. He's just caught corn. He caught corn. Everybody, Dad just caught a kernel of corn. Give him a round of applause. First thing caught on a hook. And you caught a method feeder. Wow.
Yeah, pretty good method feeder.
Then probably sell for $800.
they'll bite better here tomorrow morning. It's not great. But at least no one else is catching, right? It's the one
Only
thing with
one
fishing with
caught.
other people. If they're not catching, then at least you know you're not doing anything wrong. You fish by yourself, you just don't know if it's you or the fish. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna bring them all in here, and we're gonna pack up, and we're gonna head upstate. It's a beautiful day for traveling, so we'll make the run. Awesome. Fred gave us the forecast for Jim Thorpe: 50 degrees and sunny, 1 p.m. Sam, we're just heading out, buddy. He said I finally made one. Bad news, we're just heading out. No, Travis, not a bite. Nothing. We got a group of 5-6 people right next to us. They got 1 trout in. No one on the beach has caught any that I've seen. Randy, welcome in. What we're gonna do, if you guys are just coming in, is we're gonna pack this up. I'm gonna go get a scrapple sandwich from the gas station, and we're gonna drive up to Jim Thorpe, and we're gonna fish for pickerel and let these fish adapt. And I'm sure Travis will post a picture later today with 3 trout limited out, but we're gonna give these guys some time and enjoy the weather today and head upstate. So we probably will pop up live, can't promise it. Got to see how the 10-year-old's behavior is, but if he's in the mood and doing good. Oh, look at that carp. How rude of that carp. He just came up and laughed at us. Did you see that? That carp just came up and laughed at us. Was right where I had the bait the whole time. Ridiculous. How rude of him. Ate all the pack bait. The only piece of corn he probably didn't eat was the one that had the hook in it. What a jerk. All right, well, I appreciate everyone watching. We're going to head upstate. If you guys can join, watch for the feed. If not, I've enjoyed the company. We've had a great morning, even if the fishies aren't biting. So we'll catch y'all later. And thank you, Dwight, the new member. Thank you, Tammy, existing member. And Bulk, if you're watching on the replay, we appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys. Catch you on the next one.
Hey.